In today's video, we're going to show you how to install a VORSTEINER carbon fiber front lip on an Audi R8 V10 Plus. Hey, this is Bryan. Thanks for watching Kies Motorsports. If you like our videos, give us a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe and check us out at KiesMotorsports.com. Behind me is a 2017 Audi R8 V10 Plus, and as you can see, it comes with this little dinky carbon fiber front splitter. But today, we're gonna change that because we're gonna add this incredible looking one from VORSTEINER. For today's installation, we will be using our bend pack lift, but it's mainly for camera angles. This is something that if we were gonna do it here, we'd probably do it on a jack and jack stands, or if you can just get it without even jacking the car up. But with that, let's put the car up in the air so we can all see what's going on. Now, the first thing we're going to do is we are going to remove some T30s. There's one here, there's one here, and then there's two on the other side. So at this time, remove those T30s. And they're about that long, just so they don't catch you off guard. Now what we're going to do is we're going to remove all of these T25s, and we're going to start back here. And you may notice that this one's not really doing anything, but with the VORSTEINER, we're going to need to reuse these back ones to secure the lip in place. Next, to give us a little more visibility, we're going to take our weather stripping and just carefully pull this out, and then you'll be able to start to see the different clips and whatnot. Okay. And you can just set that to the side. Now, when we look at the VORSTEINER ones, it basically gives us a little cheat sheet to know where the clips are. So as you can see, there are a ton of clips here in the front, and then there's also some here in the rear. So as we just saw there's clips along the top, and then there's these little clips along the bottom that's secured in. So basically, the best way we found to do it is you just get a really tight grip, and then you just very slowly, very carefully start to work your way across, and then you can watch everything start to pop out as you remove it. And you gotta remember, you need to remove it pretty much straight. You can't go too crazy with the angle. So what I recommend is start on one side, get decently far, and then you can hop over to the other side and start to pop that off. So let's just continue to work this out. Just be very careful. It is carbon, as you're aware of, so you just want to make sure that you don't break any clips in the meantime. So I learned a little trick, and I want to share it because I think it's going to help you a lot. A lot of guys online say that you have to take off the front bumper to do this. It is not true at all. It's very difficult to just grab it and pull like we were doing. Is it impossible? No, we were doing it, but it just takes a lot longer. What I found is if you get a trim tool like this, and we'll link some down in the description below, and you just put it between the carbon and the plastic, and then just gently twist. Like right there, I just undid a clip, and just work your way around. This has made it 1,000 times easier. And you can be very careful, and you don't have to worry about breaking everything, and all the clips are all still intact. I'm at a point where I probably don't really need this anymore, but I want to show you how I did it. So basically, I got it in there like that, and then you just very carefully just start to pry up and out, and just make sure that you're pulling out in the right direction. Okay, down to about one clip. There we go. There we have it, a non-broken OEM front splitter. Now, to show you a side-by-side of what the difference is, you know, with the OEM, when you see like this much, check out how much more massive the VORSTEINER one is from the OEM Audi. What we're going to do now, we're gonna just clean that little gap out, get all that junk and dirt and debris out, and then we're gonna show you how to install the new one. What we're going to do now is we're going to install the new lip. So what I like to do, just so nothing gets scratched or damaged, I like to start over at an end and then just slowly start to work your way around. Now, when you get to the middle, it's very, very important that not only your top tabs are going where they need to, you need to make sure that your bottom tabs are swinging into the slots. Okay, so let me make sure that this is good over here again. Okay. So these, I actually have to push that up. It's prohibiting me from pushing it in further. And always make sure you have a good grip on it because you don't want it to fall. All right, so my clips underneath look great. I can start to just push this in a little bit more. Make sure that everything is properly lined up before you give it that final push because it's not that much fun to take off. All right, so now we started on one side and we're just working the clips in all the way through. Okay. So then just keep pushing it in. Just be very careful because it is very expensive. A couple more clips and we'll be good. Okay, then what you can do is take your end screw with the washer. And you can tighten this up. Again, it is going into carbon, so just be very careful. You don't want to go crazy tight. And to make sure we have even pressure, we're going to do this side over here. Again, you don't want to go too crazy tight because it is carbon. And then while I'm over here, put this one back in. We'll go back over here. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to reinstall our long bolts. Make sure when you're doing this, you don't apply too much pressure because you don't want anything to crack. We did have to alter our washers to get this in here because the holes in the carbon were a little bit too small. And what I love about this is because of all of the clips and how Audi originally designed it, it's so sturdy and it's not just held on with 3M tape or anything like that. So with that, we're done. So as you can see, we have the lip fully installed right now, and it looks so good. It completely transforms the front of this car. It's amazing because when you look at how much carbon is actually here, all you ever really saw was this little bit here, a little skinny line, and then this little piece. Where with this one, you just have so much carbon showing, it just completely transforms the way this car looks, and it looks incredible. You see, carbon fiber products, no matter if it's low end or super high end, a lot of times you have little variances, a lot of times it's handmade, and your fitment might not be 100% perfect, but as you can see, at the end of the day, I think it just looks so good. And if this were my R8, this is probably the lip that I would have on mine. Once again, this is Brian. Thanks for watching Kies Motorsports. If you are interested in any of the parts or tools we use in today's video, be sure to see the links in the description. If you haven't done so already, be sure to give us a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe and check us out at KiesMotorsports.com. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.